Hi everyone. I wanted to share with you some major shifts that's happening in me and happening in the sessions I'm doing at the moment. Because the field at the moment, it's pressing our systems. It's like we're at home and we're being pressed. So things we were running from or escaping from is being pressed at the moment and being opened. It's like it's coming up. Okay. So I wanted to share with you some really significant keys which came in from me, which I worked on years ago, but it's like another aspect of it because when we work on something, there's different layers to it, and now there's new layers opening up, and it feels very significant to share them with you because it affects like your finances, affects your relationship with yourself, affects your self-confidence. And that is if there's any abuse in your system. Now, this abuse you don't have to experience yourself, it could be from the ancestors. If there's any abuse, sexual abuse or trauma as a child, it brings up a disconnection, especially if that was through a father or a male. It brings up a disconnection from God. So as a child who has been abused, it's going to bring up the remembrance of I'm guilty, I'm responsible, and I'm not good enough in front of God, or I hate God, or all these different things are going to come up. So, and this is having a profound effect on our self-confidence because it's almost like I'm hiding myself from the creator part of myself, because it's about the creator is my own God, my God state, my creator state. So there's an imbalance in the system because when I'm meditating or opening the system, you're connecting to your creator part, but then when you're out of that meditation state, then the low self-confidence comes up, or I'm escaping, or I'm dirty, or I'm guilty comes up in the system. So all your financial blocks will come up, all your relationship blocks will come up, and also the imbalance of self-confidence will come up in the system as well. So I wanted to just share that with you, that it may be coming up in you and it could be from the ancestors. And it's interesting with the lung webinar that I'm just doing this evening, I really put a focus on said, okay, because I've had a lung thing going on for many years, all my life actually. And I wanted to find the last pieces, the keys of what's happening with my sinus and my lungs. And this popped up immediately, that it's like this disconnection from, or hiding, or shame, or invisible from God, the creator, ourselves. So in the lungs, in the sinuses, I'm not using all the lung capacity because I'm not feeling that I belong in this space, or my creator is clean enough to be in this space, or belongs in this space, or has the allowance to live in this space. And this is in life. So the lungs is representing your life, the space you have for your creator to be in life, in flow with life force, with nature, with the tribe of nature, with the connection with Mother Earth and the flow of Mother Earth from the lung capacity, the breath of life. So what part of me is not living the full capacity of my life shows up on the lungs and shows up in the sinuses. And yes, I would just want to bring awareness that it could be coming up, or this like not using your full lung capacity could be because there may be ancestral abuse in your system, or abuse from this life in your system, which disconnects you from your creator part, because you're contracting, because I'm contracting. And I remember even when I was going to bed at night, I wanted to sleep in a cupboard to be safe. So it's like I'm hiding myself from the world because I was hiding myself from the abuser, or feeling not good enough to connect to the creator God. So this opened up past life systems and remembrance as well. And so this is really, really important, I feel, to be conscious of and to be aware of, and let this old remembrance leave your system and to open a space of freedom for your full being to come into the lungs, full being to come into the body and come into your life again, and open up life force. Life force vitality actually is about financial flow as well, because if there's any contraction or disconnection from your God, your creator part, which goes down into the womb, which goes down into embodiment, then there's a disconnection and an imbalance in your finances as well. So there's financial issues or there's deadness in different aspects of your life. So yeah, I felt like it was really important to share that. That came up very strong yesterday. And then also be aware how much we want to space out from it, how much we don't want to see this, don't want to feel it. So yeah, I hope this was helpful for you, as I say, just to simply reflect and breathe into the body, and then to let these energies consciously leave your system, because actually you're not dirty, you're not responsible, you're not guilty, and allow the guilt to go back to wherever it belonged to from the ancestors or whoever the abuser was. But allow all this. The child is innocent, the child is beautiful, the child is precious, the child is sacred, and the child belongs here fully to embody and to enjoy his or her life, and to flow with life, and to be held by life and embraced by life like a chalice, So I invite your being, your spirit, to fully show up in the lungs, fully show up in your genitals, fully show up in your hips, your feet, and your body. So full embodiment of you, of the beautiful essence of you and the purity of you, and to allow all the religious belief systems and mindsets which are in the ancestral lines or the ancestral system, and maybe in your life, and the collective field, and allow these to leave your system, and breathing into that truth inside you, and allowing it to flow out. And as it flows out, your being flows into you and into your being and into your body and into your flow and into your life. So accepting that full breath and expansion in your lungs, and allowing your sinus to flow and breathe and embody. Beautiful. And really accepting all that space. And it's your space. It's no one else's space. It's your space for your being to embody fully in the lungs, and fully in your digestion, and fully in your genitals, and fully in your life. And accepting all your life force back, all your self-confidence back, dignity back, allowing all that self-hatred, whatever was in the system, to leave your system. And opening up a fresh new space, fresh new moment, fresh new day. And really accepting that I belong here, I'm welcome here, I'm innocent, I'm sacred, and I accept my creativity, I accept my self-confidence, and I accept myself to embody and flow into life again. And I accept my space and my breath of life. And because you've shifted, now accepting that your left side supports your right side in a new way. Right side supports the left side in a new way. Front supports the back in a new way. Back supports the front in a new way. And I accept I have a new connection with my own creator, my divine connection. I accept my innocence, I accept my flow of life, my vitality. Above supports below in a new way. Below supports above in the new way. Mother Earth supports embodiment of my great spirit in a new way. And I accept I belong here. Home is inside. And I accept my cells have changed, so I accept my spirit into my new cells, my spirit into my new lungs, my spirit into my new nervous system. And I accept my space. Beautiful. And I accept my mind supports my heart, my gut, my roots in a brand new way. And I accept the full breath into my lungs, the full embodiment of my lungs. Beautiful. And really accept your being to celebrate your lungs and celebrate your life. Beautiful. And the flow in your lungs, the flow in your life, the flow that comes in and flows out. In and out. Beautiful. Thank you, everyone. I hope that was okay to share with you. I felt it was important. And yeah, enjoy this beautiful day. And yeah, maybe that's enough. And yeah, nice. Giving space for the new you. And breathing into the new space in your body. Beautiful. If you feel drawn, I'll be doing the webinar on the lungs tonight. So maybe I see you there. And as I say, if you want to also meditate at that time, if you don't want to be part of it, if you want to meditate and be in your own space, you can meditate at that time as well, if you feel drawn. But I invite you to really embrace your full presence of your being in your lungs, in your day, and allow this natural flow into your life again. And maybe take a look at your financial situation on your bank account and see where there may be that you were not looking at something or avoiding something, and really accept to flow back into your financial system again. Because there's life force and there's flow there now in a new way. Thank you. Have a beautiful day and enjoy your being flowing in your life. Thank you.